Hello everyone, my name is Andrew and I'm with Pure Resonance Audio, and today we're going to give you some tips on how to determine speaker spacing in a commercial application. So this is a vital piece of the design process. Whenever people call in, the most common question is how many speakers do I need? There are a few things that we take into account. Depends on the application. Are we using it for sound masking, where you're trying to help with speech privacy in an office environment? Or are we looking to add speakers for background music or foreground music for a restaurant application? So there's a couple factors like that that we used to determine speaker spacing, but today we're going to give you a couple tips so you know a little bit more on how to do that. So in front of us I have a couple speaker options that we typically use in the commercial environment. This is our C3, great for background music and sound masking applications. Over here is our PD6, which is a pendant hanging speaker, great for background and foreground music applications. So two speakers that can be used in a number of applications. Let's start with the C3. For instance, if I'm using it for sound masking, general rule of thumb is that we space speakers roughly the same distance as our ceiling height. So if I have a 10-foot ceiling, I want to start by spacing speakers roughly 10 feet apart. That's just a general starting point. That's not concrete. That's not the perfect answer because the answer is it depends. Maybe you're working on a budget. Maybe we need to space those out a little bit further. But the idea with sound masking typically is you want to keep the volume relatively low. So putting those speakers closer together allows you to keep the volume at a lower level. For music applications, let's take this PD6. We can generally space speakers 1.5 to up to 2 times the ceiling height or the hanging mounting height of your speaker. Generally this works well because we can keep the volume low, or it gives us the ability to turn it up. Maybe we want the ability to keep it at a lower volume but still fill the space nicely. Maybe we put them a little closer together. Maybe we're on a budget and we need to space them up two times the hanging height or the ceiling height. That way we still have music in the space, we're still meeting that budget, and we're filling the space, and we can always add to the system later if we need to. So two completely different applications, sound masking and music, two different rules that we follow, but there's always exceptions to the rule. So if you have questions, if you need us to help you with your specific space, maybe you have a restaurant or a retail space you're opening up and you need help figuring out how many speakers you need, give us a call. We'll be happy to help. Reach out to us anytime. Until next time, thanks for joining us today.